everyone, my name is Timshine Ernst and welcome back to A Simple Life with Tumi. Welcome back to my returning viewers, and if you are new, welcome home. You are welcome. The door is open. You can go watch my other videos from the past, and you can subscribe so that you know when my new videos are coming. You know what, I think the content here is like lit. If I had to say that myself, I'm sorry, I'm not pompous like that, but yeah, I think there's some beneficial things that you can watch on my channel. Right, so talking about beneficial things today, we're just getting a bit selfish as women, and we're just talking about ourselves, you know, like zooming back in and just talking about prioritizing ourselves as a woman, especially in terms of rest. My mom was telling me, my mom used to be a nurse, and she was telling me that most cases in the hospital of people with high blood pressure and people with diabetes were women. So she was saying that is because women carry the world on their shoulders. Women carry their children's problems, they carry their problems, their husband's problems, they carry all sorts of problems on their shoulders, and this just weighs down on their health. Obviously it starts by weighing down on their souls because they're always sad and stuff, and then it weighs down on their health, and sometimes it shortens their lifespan because they don't get to rest or just to unleash all of that, just to release it out so that they start each day on a new slate. That's why I found it very important for us to actually have a talk on this topic of actually prioritizing ourselves as women, so that we don't actually get weary in the process like our mothers used to, and that we actually become available to actually serve even better than they used to in their days. The first thing that I wrote on this topic is that you can't pour from an empty cup. And what I mean is that if you're not okay, you can't be okay to others. So you need to firstly prioritize yourself and say that, you know what, I'm actually gonna go and recuperate. I'm gonna go and gain more strength so that I can use that strength towards saving my family and my loved ones, so that they can get the best of me. So if you are not your best self, you can't really give people your best, because where is that best? That best does not exist in you. So it's very important to understand that whenever you're doing this, whenever you're prioritizing yourself, that it's because it's because I want to serve them better. I want to give them my best at all times. And then I also wrote that you have to be intentional about prioritizing yourself. So what I mean about that is that you need to plan it. You need to say, okay, this is when I'm gonna actually take a rest. This is when I'm gonna take breaks in life. This day of the week, this is when I'm gonna take breaks. You must schedule it, you must plan for it. Sometimes you must even pay for it. You know, if it's maybe a massage, go pay for it for yourself if you can afford to. Sometimes pay for that ice cream. Just go alone and just have yourself a cone ice cream. It's like, I think it doesn't cost more than 10 rands just to have that ice cream. Sit alone and just think and just breathe, away from your husband, away from your children, away from everyone. You know, schedule it, put it in your diary, and just be intentional about it. What I did at the beginning of 2020 is that every weekend I wrote down the things that I'm gonna do for myself. Obviously COVID came in and it disturbed some of my plans, but I remember in the beginning of the year I had written down that I'm gonna take swimming lessons. I did go, but I had to stop because of COVID. So on weekends I knew that I'd be doing that. I'd put down a date for a massage for myself at the end of the month when I know that I'm very tired from everything. I would literally just go for ice cream. You know, it's not like I always have money to do expensive things, so I would go for ice cream. So it doesn't have to be expensive. You just have to be intentional about it and say, you know what, I'm going to do this for myself on this day, and I don't want anyone to disturb me. And as I told you, it doesn't have to cost you a cent. It can even be like running, taking walks by yourself, waking up early to have your coffee. One of my friends, she actually wakes up an hour earlier than her child just so that she can have hot chocolate with marshmallows. That's her favorite thing. And I think, you know what, it's a beautiful thing to do because she's very intentional about it. And even when her day starts, her children come and they're demanding things, her husband demanding things, she knows that, you know what, I had my time, I've rested for the day, now I'm able to go ahead and serve my people. Because we usually serve, you know, as women, we serve our people, our children, our husbands, our households. It's all about serving them. So you must just know that it doesn't have to cost you a cent. It's something that you just have to do intentionally. Other mothers, they go to bed later than their kids, and just after their kids sleep, they watch a movie or you watch a series, something that just says that come back, you know. And your husband must know that this is my time, this is not our time, this is not time that you must now want to use for yourself, it's my time. And yeah, so you can do anything. Go get your hair done, nails and stuff. You know what, there's a lot of things that you can do. What I'm saying is that get intentional about it, write them down, rather plan. I like to plan my life. I've got like a lot of planners. I know that this day I'm doing this day I'm doing that, so that nothing catches me off by surprise, and I'm also able to communicate in advance to the people that I stay with, the people that I love, that okay, now this is my time. So you just have to communicate with the people that you stay with, your children, your spouse, whoever you stay with, that okay, I'm going away to such and such a place. Sometimes you don't even need to tell them that you're going there for your me time, because they'll start feeling bad that they're overusing you and stuff. But you know wherever you're going, that's the place where you'll be recuperating, just fetching your life, getting your life together, just so that you can be available for them. Actually, I forgot to show you, I'm actually having myself a young something here. This is like grape juice. Yeah, so I'm just showing you that, you know what, it doesn't have to cost you a thing. If you've got a glass and a juice in your house, why not just, you know, use such moments to just be by yourself and just enjoy the drink and think about your life, and just, you know what, dream big and rest and relax, do all those relaxation techniques and just live your best life. So the last point that I'm going to make is that you must have bold dreams as a woman, like you did before you were married, like you did before you had a baby, and you must work on your dreams. So how do you work on your dreams as a woman? You schedule them. You have a planner. You must have like a proper planner. Plan your life, plan your days, plan your weeks, plan your months, plan your weekends. Schedule every activity into your life. Schedule every activity of your life. The studying, the cooking, the playing with the kids. Playing with the kids must also be very intentional. Teaching your kids must also be very intentional. Just because now you're a mom and you've got all these other responsibilities, it doesn't mean that you must forget about your own dreams. You know, if you have to now work on them when they're sleeping, do it. When everyone is sleeping in the house, wake up and work on your dreams. When everyone is just before they wake up and work on your dreams if you don't have time during the day. But get very intentional. But also in the process of getting very intentional and having bold dreams, just make sure that you don't spread yourself too thin. So thank you so much for watching till this far. Let me finish my grape juice and get ready to cook supper tonight. Bye bye.